Hello everyone. Today I'll be showing you how to make a time-telling game where the computer just chooses a random time and then you have to guess it correctly. If it's wrong, that's gonna show that. Then you will get this message that will appear. This game should be good for like teaching kids how to read clock like this. So first of all, we're gonna start off with the backdrops. The backdrops, we're going to need to first create a broadcast message where it goes to the next question. We're going to need to create two variables, minutes and hours, and they'll be randomly from 0 to 59, and hours will be randomly from 1 through 12. And it's going to broadcast the set minutes and set hours. We're going to come back to the check the answer part later. So we have this wall clock here. Here's the costume. I just uploaded it. Since this is in the description below, you can just go to our Scratch project and just upload this into your project. This will just be green flag clicked. It's just going to go to the back layer. Anyways, the things that receive the set minutes and set hours are the hour hands and the minute hands. When the hour hand receives the broadcast set hours, it's going to point in the direction of 0, which is just directly up to 12. It's going to turn the hours by 30 degrees, so it's just going to multiply it there. As there will be like 30-degree sections here. And it's going to turn the floor of minutes divided by 12 times 6, which just makes it seem more accurate on an actual clock. Instead of like, say, it's 8:30, it won't just stay pointing at 8 and stay pointing at 30 here, because it has to move. So it just makes it look more realistic. The minute hand, it also points in the direction of 0 when it receives set minutes. And it's going to turn every 6 degrees. Next, we're going to make the messages. When the green flag is clicked for the messages, you need to create two new variables. We called it hours and minutes in all caps. And we're going to put it as sliders. To do that, you just have to make the variable, then right click it, click on slider. Now you see it's 0 all the way up to 100. You have to right click it again and click change slider range. If it was hours, then it would be 1 to 12. If it was minutes, then it would be 0 to 59. So anyways, with these two variables, you can put it anywhere on the backdrop scene. We just put it in the top right corner. It's going to show these two variables, and it's going to show itself. It's going to go to the very front layer, just in case you put like another sprite behind it or something. And it's going to switch costume to a costume that says ready to go. In our case, it's costume 5. And you just have to use text for that. It's going to wait 2 seconds, that way you can actually read the text. Then it's going to hide. Then it's going to broadcast the next question, which activates the backdrop here, which made the hour and the minute hand turn. And it's going to set active to true. Active will be used for the button that's coming later on. So now we're gonna go to the make the button, because these two require the button to be made first. So to make this button, you can just go here and you can have this. You see, it's exactly the same with the same costumes, as this has an orange one just like this one. All you have to do is just type the word OK and drag it in the middle like that. Don't forget to do it on over here, because it shouldn't disappear when you click it. Anyways, it's going to switch the costume to button 2A, which is this. I'm pretty sure it will be button A. In our case, it's going to be button 2A. When the sprite is clicked, if active equals true, which is what the message said, it's going to switch costume to button B, 2B, which makes it turn orange. It's going to set active to false. Then it's going to broadcast check the answer and wait until the mouse is not down. Then it's going to switch it back to the blue costume. So now that we made the button and it broadcasts check the answer, I can now show you how to do this part. So when the backdrop receives check the answer, we need an if-else statement, put it under there. If the hours equals hours, in our case it's the capital hours, in the full caps, and full cap minutes equals minutes, then it's going to broadcast correct answer, and then it's going to wait, and then after it waited, it's going to broadcast next question. Otherwise, it's going to broadcast incorrect answer and also wait. And then after this statement is done, it's going to set active to true. Now we can go and back to the messages. When it receives the correct answer, it's going to switch costume to costume 1 in our case, which will be good job. It will show, so it will just show the good job text. It's going to play sound cheer in our case. You don't have to add sound, but in our case we did. So we just chose cheer. We switched costume to costume 4, which will be next question costume. It's going to wait 2 seconds, then hide. When it receives incorrect answer, it's going to switch costume to costume 3 as a text that says try again. It's going to show, which makes it show the text try again. Again, the sound isn't necessary. We chose wait. It's going to wait 2 seconds, that way you can read it, and then it's going to hide. In case you were wondering why it wasn't going to go next question, it's because we let it, that way the player can keep trying and trying until they get the correct answer, then it'll move on. So now that you got it all done, you can make the backdrop. We just chose the plains, the blue sky. So yeah, now you have a nice little game that goes on forever until you stop it, and it's great for teaching kids. So yeah, that's all. Bye. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, that way you won't miss out on any other videos like this. Bye.